Guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video you're going to need a can of chickpeas, also 2 carrots, 1 celery stalk, some Dijon mustard, also some Veggies or vegan mayo, some seaweed, and then a food processor to make this dish. So you want to make sure that you wash your veggies really well because we're going to end up chopping them. And when you chop them, you want to roughly chop them, not too big and not too small, because this is all going in the food processor anyway, and you don't want it to be mush at the end of the day. So I'm doing that to the celery and also to the carrots as well. Now when it comes to the carrots, guys, I make sure that I chop off the ends, both ends, and then I guess shred it, peel it with my knife. Even though I have a potato peeler, I just did not feel like using it. And then I'm going to chop it. As I said before, you can leave the skin on if you choose to, but I don't choose to do that. So I'm just gonna chop it right now, and we're moving on to our next step. Alright, so the next step is to get our organic garbanzo beans and drain them. We're going to take a can opener and open it. Make sure you rinse that top off first. And you're going to drain out all of the aquafaba. Now, aquafaba is used to be an egg replacer. You can make it for whipped cream. You can put it in baking items. Right here, I don't need it, so I'm not going to do that. But you're going to put the beans into the strainer and rinse them off well. The next step is to mash your chickpeas with a fork. This is actually an optional. I just chose to do this because I thought it would be easy, but no, it was very hard for me. I kind of got frustrated, so I kind of gave up on it. It wasn't that the beans were hard, it was that my bowl was too small. So like I said before, it's all going in the food processor, so you can skip this test. You can skip this step. So now we get to the fun part. We're going to put all of our ingredients in the food processor, but first we're going to do the chickpeas, and we're going to post that for a few seconds, and then we're going to add in our carrots and our celery and post that around for a few seconds. And we want it to have a tuna fish texture, so we don't want to process it too much. One thing I forgot to mention is that I used a half of lemon, the juice, and squeezed it into there. I also used 2 tablespoons of vegan mayo. And what else did I put in here? This is where I'm going to put in the seasoning. So I'm using pink Himalayan salt, onion powder, and also some garlic powder. And you can do this to your taste because I really didn't measure anything out because I've made this before. So I kind of know what I like to eat, in a sense. I like the taste. I know what taste I want, rather. So you're going to put the seaweed also in there. And you're going to rip those into little pieces. They don't have to be like hecka small because it's going in the food processor. You're going to see it. But the seaweed gives it that fish taste that makes it a tuna fish. So you're going to put the food processor on high and then just blend it until it is a good tuna fish texture. Like I said, you don't want it to be mush. You still want it to have that crunch and flakiness to it. So make sure you keep an eye on what you're doing. Now we're going to move on to our sandwich making portion, and you're going to need some slices of bread. I would encourage you to toast it if you like it that way, or put it on a wrap. It would be so bomb. So we're going to add some tomato, avocado, and the tuna fish. And then we're also going to top it off with some lettuce, and you guys, it's going to be so good. So guys, we made it to the end of the video. I hope that you will try this recipe out. Like I said before, it is going to be bomb. This will change your life. So welcome to the new life of you. But this sandwich is so good, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the recipe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Oh yeah, P.S. my voice sounds like this because I have allergies and it has taken over my voice. So if I sound different, that's the reason why. It's still me. It's still Chopante. Don't worry.